Fashion Dreamer is a new game on the Nintendo Switch, and it focuses on styling and designing your own clothes. It's the only kind of fashion and dress-up game I've really seen on the Switch and played, and although it seems really simple, I can't stop playing this game. I just keep wanting to play this game. I'm going to record footage for a short video, and I find that I just keep playing. It has limitations, of course, but if you're somebody like me who spends way too long in character creators, who misses that time in Disney Dreamlight Valley where they accidentally gave us the Rapunzel dress in the Touch of Magic tool so we could change the colors, this might be a game that you enjoy. The game has an extensive tutorial, so it'll take you through all the different things. You can have up to 4 muses, which is what they call the character that runs around, but it doesn't have to be you because you're kind of styling them, designing for them. You are interacting as them too, but you can have variation, and I like not having to make a singular decision. You can change them at any time. You walk around and you find other muses, and you find out what it is that they like and style looks for them based on those preferences. All of the looks that you style get posted to a feed, and you get likes on those, which become a currency for a few things in game. However, for the clothes that you see, if you walk up to a muse and you like their outfit, you get to keep it. There are also boards in the game where you can like and collect a ton of different clothing pieces, and you can post your favorites so others have an easy time to find them. You can design your own showroom so that others can look at your showroom and like things to collect items from your showroom as well. So if you find something super rare, or if you make your own clothes, you can display them in there so that others can find them too. And there are a ton of floors and wallpapers, lots of decorations, different types of displays, and as you level up in the game, you unlock so much more. There's online play so that you can see these things from other players around the world, and you can connect with friends in order to see their showrooms. You can request outfits called look-its from other players as well, and there's extensive camera options and poses, and you unlock even more poses as you go through the different areas and interact with characters. So many photo ops as well, different filters. The first few days of playing the game, I was just going around, ooh, I steal your clothes and your clothes because people have such interesting outfits on, and I wanted to collect everything. As you get a little deeper into the game, you can also design your own brand or multiple brands. So if you want to have different clothing lines, collect them together under different icons for different brands, you can do that. The brand icon maker itself is pretty extensive in the number of options and the things you can create. The clothing creator, however, there are so many different patterns that you can get and unlock, and you keep getting more as you level up more and more. But unfortunately, I think that's one of the limitations of the game, is right now at least, you can only change various colors on these things, and you can definitely give them really different looks by changing the colors. But I thought we might be able to do more, apply patterns, apply ruffles or buttons, maybe have something like pixel art. I understand why maybe you wouldn't be able to do that. I think there's going to be some update to this, but I haven't had a chance to look yet. But having ways to sort the clothes by color and style and filter for things like that would make it so much easier to find things. Because currently there is no way to search by color for more specific items or style. I also really need them to expand on our inventory. I know I just said that it's hard to find things in it as it is, but I hit that 5,000 limit really fast. And I feel like this is kind of a collecting game, which I really enjoy. But when I'm collecting and creating, the point where I start to put down a game is if I hit my inventory limit, my design slot limit. So I'm hoping that they lift that limit. Even with all of that, I am still enjoying the game. I'm looking forward to the first event and the events after that to see where they take this game in the future. Another limitation of the game that seems kind of odd to me is the Type A and Type B muses can't wear one another's clothes, even if it's something as simple as a t-shirt. And I'm used to Disney Dreamlight Valley where it didn't matter which avatar type you had, everybody can wear the ball gown, everybody can wear the suit, and there's no restrictions on which character can wear what. So that's something I'd really like to see changed in here. There are, however, 18 different body types. It has the greatest range in height that I have seen in any game, and I've been a little bit frustrated with games lately that make the Type A characters all shorter than the Type B characters, and I feel like you can never be tall and I always want to be tall. There's not a lot of proportional variety in the characters. They all have somewhat similar builds with very little variation. There is some, probably the greatest variation being the size of the head in proportion to the body, but you don't see even the range that you have in something like Disney Dreamlight Valley having at least a little bit of shape differentiation. I know a lot of these sorts of things are a huge investment of time in order to make all of the models and all of the clothes work together and have it all work as well as it does in-game right now. But I would like to see them add so that Type A and Type B could wear all of the same clothes. Some proportional variation in the models would be nice. I don't really need them all to be quite so tiny, and I know more people would be comfortable playing this game if we had a wider variety of model types. At the same time, I so appreciate that there aren't any clipping issues, because that was an issue for me in other games like Fae Farm, which only has 4 body types, 2 Type A, 2 Type B. But if you went for the fuller body type, a lot of the hairstyles clip into the body, so I felt like I was trying to make a choice between which body I should use, which hairstyle I should use, and I just wanted to be able to choose to be tall and full with a braid, and that wasn't an option. So as much as it's really nice when we do have more variety and more inclusive body types, I want them, if they're in the game, to completely work. I want to be able to wear all the clothes and have them look okay. I don't want to face the same issues that we see in real life. I'm not looking for that in the game. In a dress-up game, I want everything to look nice and fit nice, and I feel like for the most part in this game it does. I do find some of the things a bit short as you get a bit taller. I feel like they've done the hair really well. I'm hoping that they add additional options, and it does look like we're unlocking even more skin tones, eye color, makeup, hair color, hairstyles as you level up in game. So I have no idea how many there are, and the game will be getting regular updates to content, gameplay, and events, with the first one being in December and the next one being in January, and many more planned for after that. So I like the idea that the game is going to grow and expand, and it is a pretty simple gameplay loop, but it is one of those games where you go just one more. Oh, this is going to be my last one. You close out of the outfit you were doing, and just as you were about to close the game, you see someone in the background and you're like, I'm gonna go steal their clothes. Or you see an NPC that has a quest for you above their head and you're like, I should probably just go do that. And you hit that loop of just one more. Oh, I'll just do one more. Oh, wait, the trend changed. Let me go see what's on the boards now. And it's so easy to just continue. In addition to that, I think this game would be great for community challenges. So I've done a few looks based on Animal Crossing characters. I think you could do this with so many different things. I've accidentally made looks that look like characters from Scooby-Doo. And so I'd love to do thematic showroom tours, things like that. I think it has a lot of creative potential for player-made challenges, and I really like that in a game. That's the type of game I enjoy playing. This game is definitely not for everyone, but if you're like me and you spent a ton of time in character creators, making your own clothes and games, doing designing, this might be a game that you enjoy. Now, one of the biggest issues and barriers I think to playing this game is the price. Retail, this game at full price is $50, so not quite full Switch game price, but pretty close. And honestly, I've probably played it for at least 50 hours within the first 2 weeks. It's been on sale for $45 US, but to me, if they had priced this at $35, I think we would see so many more people picking it up. And looking at that 50 is just off-putting. I was so surprised when I had seen the previews. I thought this was going to be a $30, maybe a $35 game. So I was kind of shocked at the $50 price tag as well. The $45 is definitely better. One thing to keep in mind when looking at that price, it is a living game. It's getting updates every month with a new in-game event, new quests, new items, and new features being added to the game. And all of that is included. The online features in Fashion Dreamer do not require a Nintendo Switch online subscription to use. Even though we're getting all of these updates and you can play online, there's no added cost, no microtransactions, so it does kind of feel like a living game, but with a one-time price. So I do really like that aspect, that it is a growing game, a living game with a one-time price. I think one drawback is their social accounts are in Japanese, and they don't seem to have an English version, but those accounts are very active, so it does seem like they're doing a lot to support the game over time. So I think that combination of things make makes the price make a little bit more sense to me. So I feel like that's probably part of the reason it's priced the way it is. But I'm hoping it goes on sale soon so that we can have more people playing this and do more community challenges. It's definitely something you can play by yourself for hours and hours, but it's really fun when you start finding other people who are playing too. If you're playing this game, consider joining our Discord and consider sharing your look at your showroom, your photos from this game. If you'd be interested in having your showroom in an upcoming video, consider dropping your Fashion Dreamer ID below or in our Discord. Subscribe on YouTube for more Fashion Dreamer content, and consider following on Twitch where I've been streaming this game. In addition to on YouTube, turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.